Fuck yeah. We are going back home, baby. Like the Cinderella song says, I'm going home. I'm going home. Welcome to the Earlverse late night stream, baby. We are going to get on the 605 freeway. And, you know, we'll fly around. Fuck yeah. We are live, baby. We got some mods in the house. Maybe I should put this up a little more where I can, well, but it's in the middle right now, so this is a good view for you kids. You know, I won't be reading the stream a lot, but, you know, this is for you guys. It's like a bonus stream, a little baby stream. And the best part about this stream is I won't be able to see what the trolls are saying, so fuck them. Now we are in the Garden Grove area of Orange County. We will be driving along several freeways, and you know, we'll probably go 605 to the 5 to the 101, get off on Santa Monica Boulevard, and go home. Yes, I am driving a BMW, like a soccer mom car, I guess you would call it. So right now, if you want to Google Earth this shit, we are in Catella and Los Alamitos Boulevard. Yeah, I really do drive too slow for a Hellcat. I never really got the I don't know why I got that car, to be honest with you. 707 horsepower. Yeah, I did have a sick Dodge Magnum. That's probably my favorite car I've ever had. It's 425 horsepower. But let's just say I made some enhancements to the car's performance. And I had I think the second to last year they made them. And I put a nice scoop on the front hood, lighten the exhaust. I put in a computer chip, a cold air intake. So it was really about, I would say, probably a little over 500 horsepower. And it just started having problems. You know, the electrical system went out. And I did drive it pretty hard. I mean, I think I had about 150,000 miles on it. And only like 5 years. So I don't think that those cars are made for that kind of driving. But I loved it. You know, it's like a station wagon that can go 100 miles an hour. So now we are on the 605 freeway. Sorry about the camera shaking. I really can't read the stream, but just enjoy my commentary and the nighttime views. We should get home relatively quickly. I really did like the Dodge Magnum, but I was just starting to dump money into it. You know, when the electrical system starts to go, you know, the engine's next. So I just didn't really want to dump money into it. So I got the Hellcat. Hellcat was a great car. A little stiff, but nobody really gets a Hellcat for handling. You get it for the speed. What up, ACDC? We are currently on the 605 freeway, going home to West Hollywood. This is like a bonus stream, you know, for the kiddies. We got a lot of moderators in here to cut down on the shenanigans. And a shout out to William Zoom for recommending me this phone holder. I was at a complete loss of how to do this. Yes, I drive a BMW. It's like a, I don't know, soccer mom van, I guess. Pretty fast though. I mean, the speedometer goes up to 160. Handles very well. Very quiet ride. I will be at the Comedy Store Saturday night, 12 a.m. in the usual time slot. For those of you just joining, we are on the 605 freeway, going home. West Hollywood in the house in about 25 minutes. I am not ignoring the stream, I just can't read it. I'm currently going 72 miles an hour. We're not going to have a Felicia Galapsi accident on the 605 freeway. Thank you to Perry Caravello and Tom Brennan for the ratings bump last night. I'm just trying to crack the algorithm. I'm just a humble YouTube streamer. Got a big rig coming up on our right side, so everyone be cool, be cool. You never know what these guys, what speed they're on. You know, they got to take speed to drive long haul, baby. So if you're in the LA area Saturday night, let me know on Instagram. Of course, my Instagram's, you know, that's the one smart thing I've done. All my social media, it's the same handle, just my name, Earl Skakel, in the house. Is this LA? What's going on Saturday is I'm at the Comedy Store. This is, no, we're in Cerritos right now. It's a suburb of LA. We won't be in LA for about another 15 minutes. So, Cerritos, they're most famous for a giant auto square, which is where, ironically enough, I got the Dodge Magnum at the Cerritos Auto Square. Outside of that, they're not really known for much, to be honest with you. It was 73 miles an hour. Now we're going to get on the Santa Ana Freeway next. So we will be leaving the Cerritos area, the Auto Square area, which is right over to my left. And then we have options. Once we get on the 5 freeway, I can take the 10, which takes me through downtown, or I can take the 101, which will also take me through downtown. Congratulations to the LA Kings tonight for winning 2-1 in overtime. Corey Perry's first game as an LA King. You know, it wasn't that awkward. Corey Perry, arch enemy of the Los Angeles Kings. But now he's on the team. He's on the squad, baby. So we're going on the 5 North, the 5 South, excuse me, would take us back to Orange County. So 5 North, you know, that's where the big rig truckers, you know, they go to Sacramento, Bakersfield, and up north, you know, San Francisco and whatnot. The Grapevine, if you've ever heard the Grapevine, it's that famous stretch of road where it's probably the most dangerous part of the LA freeway system because it's very windy and it snows because it gets so cold. So 18-wheelers, it's tough for them. All right, so we are now on the 5 North. Earl Skakel in the house, streaming live from the BMW. Thank you to the moderators for being soldiers. Because right now I'm going 70 miles an hour, and I can't really hit the message help for review button. This is no joke. I'm just giving you guys a glimpse into the life of Earl Skakel, stand-up comedian, voiceover actor, and whatever else you guys consider me. YouTube streamer. Male gigolo. See all the trucks on the left-hand side of the road. You can't really see them, but not too much traffic right now. But it also is 11:34, and in a few hours, really most of the traffic will be 18-wheelers. Delivering whatever they are delivering. Fuck yeah, here's a big truck. couple more big trucks up here. I should get a CB radio and speak their language. Breaker 19, Breaker 19. We got a bear in the air and a plain brown wrapper. Come on. That means there's a police helicopter watching us. So right now we're about in the greater Los Angeles area. We'll be passing the famous Commerce Casino in a few moments. We are on the 5 North Freeway for those of you who are not local to the Los Angeles area. Currently going 74 miles an hour. So I will not be reading the stream, but I will still try and entertain you because I'm a fucking soldier. You don't even know my driver's license plate, Holmes. You know, only in my stream could someone be complaining I'm going over the speed limit. I'm entertaining you bastards. I'm the most giving streamer in the business. That's a fact, Jack. Oh. A little bit of traffic coming up ahead. Here is the outlet shops, the world famous City of Commerce outlet shops. They got a good Nike store in here. A lot of Newports shop there, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. I see some mods in here. I see the blue wrenches, even though I'm now going 58 miles an hour because we got a narc in the stream. Appreciate you guys just watching the drive time stream. You know, most of these drive streams I see, they don't even talk. So you got to give me that. AC/DC in the house. Flat Cat Jessica seems to have disappeared from the stream. So someone told me Melton ran her off the internet. So there you go. I will not be on MLC this Thursday. Florentine had to reschedule. I was asked to go on MLC today, but I can't be on with the whack Packers. You know, I love Bichetti, but I ain't gonna be on with Clearwater Chad. No, thank you. So now I have to make the decision: do I take the 10 or the 101? Now, as you can see off into the city lights, downtown LA in the house, I'm going to show you guys the 101. So I got to make a quick, well, actually 2 quick lane changes, but I got up on my 9. Is that fucking Foyt? Whoa! And we will be taking the 101. We'll cut through downtown, and then we will go into the jungles of the 101 freeway. So as you can see, the 5 north goes to Sacramento, the 10 west to Santa Monica. We are going to 101 Los Angeles. And then we will get off on Santa Monica Boulevard in about 10 minutes. So all in all, pretty good drive home. And you know, not too much traffic. Sometimes there is, because like idiots, they fucking do construction at night. And this, trust me, we're entering in, like right now we're on the freeway and that's fine, but trust me on this one, you don't really want to be getting off on these side streets at night when you look like Earl Skakel, if you know what I mean. And I think you guys do. And for those of you not hearing Lois's cough, Lois is with Gail and doing quite well, I might add. So thank you very much to Gail. Check out her YouTube page after mine. Go see Gail. Go see Gail. Like C-S-E-E, 3 words. Also check out Perry Caravello live tomorrow night. I think with Bob Levy, I'm not sure. And it was at Juggalette Jen. I think she's streaming on Saturday. So you got some time, but, you know, follow her channel. You know, this is how it should be. We all follow each other's channels. We super chat when we can. Hit the like and subscribe button. And then, you know, everyone's doing well. Of course, you know, the Dabbleverse, they're doing well. You know, I got more followers than you. Fuck you. I've never understood that mindset, but that's why I'm not in the Dabbleverse. You know, I dabble in the Dabbleverse. I'm a dabbler. Because I really don't find a lot of people in the Dabbleverse funny. But, you know, it's also like TikTok. I don't find TikTok funny, but, you know, what are you going to do? All right, so this part right here, this is downtown LA. Literally, any freeway exit is Crip or Blood territory. So we will not be getting off. Like to the left is Crypto.com Arena, City Hall, Union Station. It's the real fucking deal. LA does have a pretty nice skyline. Whoa. I hear sirens. I'm in. It's probably a drive-by or something. We gotta get coming up upon this Argo truck that's driving slower than shit. Earl Skakel in the house. Thank you for your patronage tonight. Thank you for the support of the stream. And, helping me grow my channel as best I can. I realize that my sense of humor is not for everybody. That's okay. So right now we're going through Echo Park. I think Echo Park was where Training Day was filmed, so we will not be exiting the freeway around here. Alvarado Street is where you can get a real good fake ID if you want to try and sneak into a party or a nightclub. That's where I got my fake ID, right off of this on-ramp to sneak into the Playboy Mansion, the Halloween party. And the first person I saw when I walked into the Halloween party was Vince Neil. I'm like, this is a good party. So, now you're probably thinking, how did you get in? Well, what happened was, my buddy worked at William Morris, which is at the time, and it probably still is. I think it's Endeavor now, but this is when it was called William Morris. And my buddy's coworker was on the list to get to the Playboy party, but he was out of town. So he gave me the guy's name, and I just had a fake ID with his name on it, and voila! I was at the world famous Playboy Mansion. On the list, baby. And I met a girl named Strawberry Shortcake. Fuck yeah. That was her name. We actually ended up dating, but I did lie to her and tell her I was in Kiss. And I think when she came over the first night and saw no musical equipment, the jig was up, as they say in the business. So we're going to get off on Santa Monica Boulevard, which is the next off-ramp. And now we were in that kind of weird area of Hollywood, like deep into the jungles of Hollywood, and it's like kind of by the area. Remember when Fred Willard got busted at that, like jacking off at that porno theater? We're gonna pass that theater. It's the area where there's a lot of transsexual prostitutes, like this guy right here. This guy's literally taking a shit by the freeway. Love it. Love it. Yes, this is the daddy man. The daddy man never stops working. Even driving back from ball hockey is an opportunity to entertain the freaks. Alright, so here we are. Just chilling right now. There is the Tiki Theater where Fred Willard was jacking off. Legendary comedy actor Fred Willard. It's a tough business. Fred was so horny, he just had to beat off in that theater. And then the next night, me and my buddy Carlos went there, and they wouldn't let us in because they knew we were up to no good. We were trying to see what the hubbub was about. So this isn't really a great neighborhood. This is Santa Monica in Van Ness. A lot of freaks here. I don't see any transsexual prostitutes, but don't give up. What up, Blue Velvet? I mean, this is not really an area you want to freelance in. I don't know what the rating is of that taco truck, but I'm going to take a pass. Hard pass, maybe. We're coming upon West Hollywood. My home. I'm coming home, boys. I believe this street is Highland, where if you look to the right, this is not Highland. This is Gower. Gower is, not the best neighborhood, to be honest. Oh, good. Minus 24 at Sawgrass. Now, I have not tried Dobrik's Pizza for two reasons. One, I heard that guy's a predator. I think he got Me Too'd, so I don't really want to support his business. And two, I heard it's very doughy. Very doughy. And I don't really like pizza like that. And here we are in Santa Monica and Vine. Well, that's not very nice to say, colonizer. I mean, I'm just trying to entertain you guys, and I don't like your tone. So feel free to go to Pat Dixon's stream. I think that's more your speed, to be honest with you. But on the way out, hit the subscribe button. I don't care if you ever come back, but YouTube, they don't know the difference. You know, I'm just a humble YouTube streamer trying to entertain you guys, and you come into my stream and call me a sexual predator. Trust me, I don't have to be a predator. All the girls love Earl, and to be frank, a few dudes too. But that's the animal hospital where me and Chandler had to take Annie to go to sleep. But let's not talk about that. So we are slowly creeping into the West Hollywood area. This street, now there's Trejo's Tacos, I think. This is Santa Monica and Highland. Nothing really of interest here. Here's the Tesla diner right here. I can't drive by it, but to the right, there's the Tesla diner. It never looks crowded, to be honest with you. There's two people in there right now. But I'm pretty sure Elon Musk has made his nut this month already. We are Santa Monica and La Brea. Thank you very much. Got a big shopping center to the left. Calling me a sexual predator when I'm actually probably the only comic in Los Angeles with no fucking allegations. Well, I mean, my ex, Olivia, did say I threw her down a flight of stairs, but everyone knew that wasn't true because that would mean she had the physical capacity to get up the flight of stairs. Hey, so that's a little roast joke. Here's the world famous Jones restaurant, my favorite restaurant, right here on the right. I've taken a lot of dates there. And Keith, the owner, always comes by and makes me seem like a big shot. One time I was with this girl. She had giant tits. It was kind of a first or second date. I don't remember. And giant tits. I mean, and she was little, but skinny too. But just, I don't know how she had giant tits. Like, I would say they were probably 34 triple D, or maybe even F, which they looked even bigger because she had such a small frame. And Keith sits down and goes, I want you to know you're with the best guy here, like trying to do me up. And then he asks the girl, hey, do you ever eat at Burger King? And this girl came from tons of money, and she's like, not really. And he looks at me and goes, well, that's too bad, because Earl loves Whoppers. It's like, come on, bro. Play it cool, Keith. Play it cool. So now we are just slowly entering West Hollywood, my hometown. You know, this is like the seedier part of West Hollywood. Like, you know, with every block you go west, it gets a little better. Conversely, when you're going the other way, every block you go east, it gets a little worse. So, right now we are on Fairfax and Santa Monica. We're just chilling. We be chilling right now. Beverly Hills, we are about 3 miles. Robinson, you mean Robertson? 2 miles. Well, you got to pay money for that, baby. I'm not going to be driving all over the city. Like, you know, that's way, way to the north of me. You guys to show me the money, honey. Now, on this intersection right here, not this one, but the next one, to the right is the world famous Starwood Club. This whole dark area to the right here, was where Van Halen got their start, Motley Crue, Billy Idol, Rat, Quiet Riot, you know, Missing Persons played there. The Dickies, the Germs, the Cramps, the Weirdos. I mean, it wasn't just one type of music. Eddie Nash, he liked the money, honey. So he would have any band of any genre play there. So you would see like the Cars play there, and then the next night Billy Idol, and then the next night Motley Crue. And you know, this is obviously when the bands weren't quite as big as they became. But so you're very lucky if you saw those bands at the Starwood. And then I think Eddie Nash torched the place. Yes. Well, there's crazy parties that happen around here, too. Trust me on that one. Now, we won't be able to see it because I've got the vertical stream, but I will let you guys know. But where the Doors recorded L.A. Woman, the album is going to be right to the left. It's now a hot dog stand. But they kept some elements of the recording studio. So once again, you won't be able to see it, but I'll say now. So right after this intersection, right to the left, right now, is where the Doors recorded L.A. Woman. So right now we are in the heart of West Hollywood. For those of you wondering where the hell I'm going. And This is my neighborhood. There's my old gym, the John Reed Fitness Center. It used to be at one time the Sports Connection, and then 24-Hour Fitness. And now it is John Reed Fitness. I now go to Gold's Gym at the Beverly Center. So here's the Palm Car Wash, where ICE is rated, I think, 3 times. And you know what? ICE has been all over West Hollywood lately, eliminating the hot dog vendors. So, and here we go. Here is my street. Earl Skakel in the house. We'll stream a little bit when I get inside. Well, if you do make it out to the West Coast, VIP at the Comedy Store, no problem. No problemo. So, there we go. Park in my space. Car's a mess. Yes, Whoppers can be fantastic, if you know what I'm saying. And I think you do. So all in all, that ride home took about 45 minutes, and that's with no traffic. Sometimes that ride is a bitch with traffic. Now, when I used to play Sunday afternoons, that drive could take as long as an hour and a half. Because, the freeways. All right. It's pitch black. It's the way I like it. Oh, Earl Skakel is in the house. Now, if you'll excuse my hockey hair, there's nothing I can do about that. Most people wouldn't be streaming at all, but I love my fans. It's the wildlife. A lot of doctors live in this corner. You know, that department manager in the wildlife was he was the colonel from Boogie Nights, the great Robert Ridgely. And during the filming of Boogie Nights, I do still have a landline. That's a fact, Jack. He was dying, so they had to do all his streams, all his scenes early because I think he died before filming completed. So, and let me change the name of the stream to Earl Skakel is. Message held for, yeah, he was a great actor. Yes, I originally am from California. Yeah, Master Chief, we don't do that kind of talk in here, so I'm going to direct you to the Pat Dixon stream. I think Pat will enjoy someone like you. And yeah, well, I'm not even going to show those. So how stupid do you feel? Probably not very, but you have a party with Joe DeRosa. I've hung out with Joe DeRosa, not a lot, because he is a New York comic. I'm a Los Angeles comic, but he's a great guy. You know, he actually faced Jimmy Carr in the pilot season of Roast Battle, and let's just say he didn't do as good as I did. But he's a great comic, great guy too. So, um, you know, I highly recommend seeing Joe. Um, well, I'm pretty sure, my friend, that Adam Carolla would have more than 43 people in his stream, but I like Pat. I get along with Pat. I mean, we don't really know each other, to be honest with you, that well. I knew Pat from Hackamania. You know, he was on the first Hackamania, but he missed most of the night I was there because he fell asleep or something. So, but I got no problem with Dixon. You know, he's cool. We talked a little bit before I went to the Dirty at 12:30 show, which was at the South Point Casino, where a very drunk Ray DeVito was embarrassing not just himself, but me as well. So I'll never take anyone to a comedy show again. But, and I like Ray, I'm just, you know, yeah. Yeah, I always, you know, I mean, Pat's like kind of involved in that Dabbleverse world a little deeper than I am. Yeah, that was a great half slap shot by Kempe. Thought Corey Perry played very good for his first game. Of course, my friend Jeff Malott, whose brother won his fight in the UFC this weekend, he had a nice fight against, I think, Tucker of St. Louis. I'm unfamiliar with him. So I've done his show. So if you look up Earl Skakel, Adam Carolla, it's about 1.5 years ago. I mean, I had a good time, but, you know, they didn't invite me back, so I don't know what that means. Yes, I love the Danish and O'Neill, but, you know, they broke up, for lack of a better word. And, you know, Eleanor and Ricky, you know, I don't know what's going on with the Comedy Store. Yeah, just look up Earl Skakel, EarlSkakel, Adam Carolla. I was on with some Swedish scientist or something. I never met Lucille Ball. Never met her. So, um, yeah, I hope that answers your question. What up, Anton? So if you're new to the stream, I would love it if you could please hit the like and subscribe button. Never met Bruce Willis. I wish I did, you know, but probably never going to meet him given his current medical condition. Melton was not at the wedding, Big Black. It was, you know, Jordan's wedding. So Perry Caravello was at the wedding. Tom Brennan was at the wedding. Eric Singer and Bruce Kulick from Kiss was at the wedding. And it was fun because, you know, I hadn't seen Bruce in quite some time. And Eric, I hadn't seen Eric in quite some time. So it was fun. And, you know, obviously Jordan and his lovely bride. It was an awesome wedding done at a very cool house. and never met JB Smooth. He's a New York guy. So a Dabbleverse talk is allowed. Who's in the stream where Dabbleverse talk is? I would say that's a tough one. I mean, I would go. I mean, that's a tough one. Especially with Arnold and Stallone because they both had great, nice runs in the '80s. Of course, Stallone a little earlier. With the Rocky movies and Nighthawks. And then, Schwarzenegger was pretty good with that run with Commando, Raw Deal, Predator, Total Recall. I mean, it's tough, man. It's almost a tie, really. I mean, Stallone's probably um, the better actor. Mike Malott, his brother, fought my Manson in Colorado, so I'm an Avs fan, but I know you also 100%. Hold on. Hey, Earl, I found out recently that you and Roddy Piper were pals. Yes, I was the co-host of Roddy Piper's podcast toward the end of his life, so he was awesome. Who's the funniest non-comedian I mean, probably Corey Feldman. Like, he's such a fucking train wreck, but, he's pretty funny. Like, he's just high and, um, you know, he's lived a pretty amazing life when you think about it. I mean, Stallone's a pretty good actor. He was great. And, Stallone's a good actor when you give him a role like in Copland where he plays the dim-witted cop, 100% Big Black. Um, like Rocky was a good role. He's great at playing. Rambo was a great role for Stallone, especially the first one. I mean, that scene with Richard Crenna in the warehouse toward the end. That's great acting. Um, so that's a tough one to say who had a better career, Stallone or Schwarzenegger. I mean, I guess I would go Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Willis. I don't know what you're talking about, Trillwell. His brother Frank is probably just happy to be along for the ride. I mean, Rocky's really a great movie. Rocky 2 is even a good movie. They started losing me with the Rocky 3s and 4s when he's basically fighting superheroes. I mean, Apollo Creed was a great, Carl Weathers was a great bad guy. And not the original choice to play Apollo Creed. The boxer Ken Norton was, I think, the original choice, but they were unsure if he could act or not. So, I love it. I love it. I don't know what you're talking about, Trillwell. I mean, you talking about the food place or the super chatter? Norm just loved to reference like Frank Stallone and David Hasselhoff. We'll go another 5 minutes, guys. Tulsa King is okay. I'm struggling to get through this season, but they have some good bad guys, so I'm hoping. I don't think I've ever had a Dunkin' Donuts. No, I don't. I don't really know Big J and Dan Soder, so I mean, those guys. I heard Legion of Skanks was talking shit about me. It's like, what are you guys talking about? Does it take three of you to take on anybody? Let's go one-on-one. I'd love to see that. Burt Young, yeah, Burt Young was great. I think they should do a Rocky sequel on Paulie's kid. I mean, that kid must have fucked up. I mean, what do you want me to say? I've never had Dunkin' Donuts, bro. Like, so I can't shit on the restaurant. I mean, I'm not a donut guy. So, because there's a part of Los Angeles called Westwood, and it had a place called Stan's Donuts. Those were the best. So, that's why I never like going to Dunkin' Donuts after Stan's Donuts. I don't think so. So yeah, Burt Young was perfect. He was also great as Pigpen in the trucker movie Convoy. 4 more minutes, guys. 4 more minutes. Well, I don't think Corey Feldman really cares about Dan Soder or Big J, to be honest with you. Like, he's on autopilot. Message held for review. These are always fun. Fuck off, dude. Asking me for money on my stream, you loser. Well, I don't think they like each other, Marin. I mean, Marin's probably bitter that Joe's podcast is bigger, and Joe probably doesn't like Marin, who, really doesn't give a fuck and calls Joe out. I mean, that's the one great thing about Marin. He don't give a fuck. So, Earl, what topping do you like on your pizza? Really, just cheese. I mean, I can eat really anything. Fuck yeah. What's your shtick? My shtick is trying to make you guys laugh. Not in joke form, but just to be engaging with you in the stream. That's a lot of money back then. Yeah, I mean, Ken Norton, great fighter. He just, him, Ron Lyle, and Jimmy Young just picked the wrong time to be a heavyweight boxer in the late 70s with a prime Ali, a prime Frazier, and a prime George Foreman. It's just that second tier guys in any other era probably are champions. Ken Norton, Ernie Shavers, and Ron Lyle. But, I mean, Marin's all right. I mean, he just seems like he's pretty bitter for a guy who's pretty successful. It's like Bill Maher. I've just never understood the bitterness. The missing link, I do. I thought you meant the missing link gates of the Minnesota North Stars. That's the best quote ever from a GM. Lou Nanny said, I drafted Mike Modano in the first round to save the North Stars. I drafted Link Gates in the second round to save Mike Modano. And in the third round, I drafted a lawyer to save Link Gates because Link, he had some off-the-field issues, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, good, Mr. Ortega. Hit the like and subscribe button. That would make my night. Earl Skakel in the house live on, it's Wednesday morning now. It's not even Tuesday night. I appreciate you guys coming in, checking out the stream, sharing it, liking it, all that stuff. And we'll stream tomorrow at some point. I will not be on MLC Thursday. I was supposed to be on with Florentine. Florentine had to switch. And so I'll go on when Florentine's on. Yeah, well, there's a great, check out the Jim Healy radio show. A lot of Lasorda clips on that. Yeah, I mean, Taylor Swift is like Don Callis in AEW. There's just too many shows. But a lot of those shows that you see Taylor Sheridan's name on, it's in name only. Like, he probably came up with the idea for the show, but then he lets other people write it. So he has, it's like Jim Carrey on I'm Dying Up Here. He wasn't really, I never saw him on the set once, to be honest. So, yeah, it probably does, Puck Luck, we don't do that type of humor in here. Before I end the stream, and when trolls like that are coming in here with that kind of material, it's time to end the stream. Let me see who's on live right now. Let me see. Pat Dixon is live right now. So I would recommend you guys go to Pat's stream. And, I just feel that you didn't really nail anything, bro, to be honest with you. Yes, I did hear that, Big Black. Interesting, indeed. Yes, you got that right. Yes, the lizards are coming. So go to Pat Dixon's stream. Tell him I sent you, I don't know, Finkelstein, shit kid. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Who knows? Who knows what Skakel will be doing, but hopefully I'll probably be streaming in some capacity. And until then, guys, Earl Skakel over and out. Let me go on Pat's stream and tell him.
People say they just picked up the grounders. That's all they do is pick up the grounders when they come by. Yeah, I didn't even do that. I commit a lot of errors. And,
it does
they have to hold
often
a second. They hold a second because of an error. That's not bad. Hey.
Yeah, but you still go,
Oh, oops. Hey, did you see the other night when Mersh and Ray DeVito were both on?
No, I didn't see that.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Earl
Ray was
Skakel.
Real